Blog Talk Radio.
All right, welcome everyone to the Force Radio Network, and we are live Sunday night, y'all. Heard around the world, 21 countries and counting. I am your host, Dr. Kenneth L. Gray, and I just want to welcome everyone that's out there, that's listening online, that's calling in. Just thank you. I cannot thank you all enough that's been supportive of this new network. And again, 2021, y'all, we coming hard. We coming real hard. New hosts, new topics, just continuing our discussion out here on the airways. And I'm just telling y'all, we're coming hard. So tonight, you are with me. Talk to me. Sunday night chat. And tonight we are talking some real good stuff. If you're out there, ladies, men, oh man, we got it. Rated X Lingerie LLC. We're going to be talking with our guest tonight, Alexis Williams, the CEO, and she is going to put it down, y'all. Rated X, not X-rated. Just want to put that one out there. Might as well start it right now. I'm not getting myself into any kind of trouble tonight. We're just going to have some fun talking with our guests. And you know how we do it. Again, we will thank you all for listening, but we also want to thank our sponsors that's sponsoring the show. Man, we're growing. The sponsorship is we are really doing well with that. New sponsors are coming in, and we'll be making those announcements soon, hopefully in the new year that's coming on board. But we want to thank Timberlake Homes for sponsoring the show and Greystone Fitness, where your fitness is my business. So tonight we are just going to talk to an amazing young lady who she has a great brand, y'all. I mean, when I was, married, hanging out with a young lady, dating or whatever, lingerie, man, I used to go to, I was like, wait a minute, you wear that? Wait a minute, can you? Oh, no, I'm not even going to start. I'm not even going to put that out there. But we are going to have a good discussion tonight about Rated X Lingerie. And, hey, I think I'm ready. Guys, y'all ready for a good show? Here's what we're going to do. Let me pull my guest up now, and we're going to invite her to the show and let her know you are home when you're here on Dominant Force Radio. Alexis Williams, welcome to the show.
Oh, hey, everyone. Thanks for having me, Dr. Gray. How are you?
I am doing well. How are you? How's this weather treating you and life treating you? And, tell us a little bit about your weekends.
So it's cold outside, and I hate the cold. So I try to go outside as less as possible.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you the floor, but I want you to tell me something when I give you the floor. Tell the listeners who you are and how, I'm going to get it out the way early because this might be a hot show, how they can contact you if they're interested in anything that you are selling, futuristic things, just some information. But you have the floor. Tell the world about the CEO of Rated X Lingerie brand.
Okay, so I'm Alexis. Thanks for inviting me to the show. This was definitely unexpected, and I'm very grateful for this. So thank you again, Dr. Gray. I can't thank you enough. So with that being said, so I'm Alexis. I own Rated X Lingerie LLC. Basically, we just specialize in sensually satisfying lingerie boxes for every occasion, and I do mean every occasion. So if you have an anniversary, a birthday, a wedding, engagement party, whatever your occasion is, we have a box for you. So you can follow me on Instagram at it's RXL6669. And if you need help spelling that, that is ITSRXL6669. And that's on Instagram. On Facebook, you can follow us at it's RXL, ITSRXL. And then on Twitter, we are at Rated_LL. So we also have a website that's an interactive website, and you can go there anytime. You can go there anytime to get you a box. You can go there to to relieve yourself if you wanted to. We have a sexy place in Rated X Lingerie in our website. We have a sexy place called Chronicles of RXL. So let me just tell you about the website. So the website is really dope. It's www.itsrxl.com, www.itsrxl.com. And let me just go ahead and get to the juicy part, Chronicles of RXL. Oh, my God. So that's a group of sexy short stories written by you guys, uploaded into our blog section called Chronicles of RXL. Now, this is not for the faint of heart. I think you should read this after the little ones go to bed.
Well, and guess what sells? Sex. I'm just going to put it out
Absolutely.
there. Sex sells. And I think with lingerie, it sets everything up, sets the mood. It makes the lady feels good. It makes the man excited. Come on now. Don't let me start this show.
Absolutely. Now you actually touched on that. So Rated X Lingerie actually assists you in creating that sexy mood. So all of our boxes come specially like handcrafted. So our PG-13 box is for like the modest babe. You know, those come with our silky teddies, and they also come with a robe and panty set, and they come with faux fur cuffs. And I love that. I love that it makes you feel sexy as soon as you put the teddy on. It hugs you in the right ways. It lifts you in the right ways. So that one is really sexy. And then we have Rated R. That one is really sexy too. That's a 3-piece. It comes with the garter belt. That one comes with handcuffs, and it comes with massage oil. And I love the massage oil because it comes in 2 flavors. So I love that. And then lastly, my favorite box. My absolute favorite box is the name box, Rated X. So the Rated X box is my favorite because it comes with remote control vibrating panties. And let me tell you, you can be like in the kitchen and your lover could be like in the room, and you know she has the panties on, and you know you can stimulate her. So I like that. I even like the fact that you could possibly take it out on date night, and I don't know. I guess that's a topic for another time, but I like the Rated X box. It comes with everything and the vibrating panties, so I love that one.
Well, listen, if my mind wanders back to the R, that would be the R box and the Rated X box. If my mind just happens to go back there, you'll know what I'm really thinking about. A remote control? Are you serious?
Yes, it is remote control, and it's really, really discreet too because it looks like a ring. So you can literally like tap it, and it changes like levels on it. So like you can have like a 1 vibrating level, and then number 2 is like pulsating. So it's a really kinky and really fun and really discreet, and I think that's what I love about it is because it's really discreet, and I like that. Like no one knows what's going on but you and your lover.
What things that make your business? What are those things that make your business stand out?
That's a great question, and I appreciate you for asking. So one of the things that make my business stand out is, one, you can't just get one piece. Like, you have to get the whole box. And I made it that way so that way you can get the whole mood. I think lingerie is really sexy, right? But, like, I feel like that men didn't really have anything to, like, play with. So that's where the toys come in. And I felt like with doing the certain levels to it, like PG-13, we just want you to get your feet wet. So we gave you, handcuffs, and you can do what you please with the handcuffs. And then, Rated R, level 2. And, that one comes with massage oils. So, like, that one is very sensual. If you like massaging your lover, you can massage their feet, their neck, and it's edible. So you can massage other body parts if you feel like it. And then there is, my all-time favorite, Rated X. So that's the reason that's one of the reasons why my business stands out. It's like I said, you can't just get one piece. Also, we give you PJs in every box. So every box has a onesie in it. And the peekaboo onesies are just too cute. when I found those, I said, oh, my God, this goes with the theme of my business because it's really, like, cute, discreet, very playful, very provocative. So they come in every box. So, you know, we're not jipping you on the lingerie, ladies. No, we're just letting you go through the levels. So level 1, you have handcuffs, and then level 3, you have vibrating panties. So that's another thing that makes my business stand out. Another thing that makes my business stand out is that it's created on love. Like, I love love. I'm a hopeless romantic.
Right.
Love, like, I try to make sure that every box, when you open it, you can feel the love that I have in it. So every box is handcrafted. It's created with you in mind. I make sure that it's aesthetically pleasing because, you know, I feel like the aesthetics play a big part or a big role in the lingerie business. So I wanted to make sure that it's aesthetically pleasing for everyone. So yeah, those are a couple of reasons why my business is.
The question is, how long have your business, Rated X, been in business? How old is this company?
Rated X hasn't been in business that long. She was actually created, or thought about, I should say. She was actually thought about when the pandemic first started. I worked for, pre-pandemic, I worked for an amazing bosses. I had some amazing bosses. So when the pandemic started, I just was like, you know, kind of like, what am I going to do now? So I think Rated X Lingerie has been manifesting its whole life, like my whole life. Honestly, I can remember certain memories where, you know, my girlfriends have asked me to go with them, or, you know, have given me money and been like, hey, go pick me out some lingerie, and I do it. You know, bring them back some money. So I can even remember. Yes. I'm serious though. I can even remember a time where my parents were actually, it was their anniversary, and I actually picked them out something to wear and even left a cute note for them. Like, so I think that Rated X Lingerie has been manifesting my whole life. And then when the pandemic happened, when the pandemic happened, I actually just not even you know what, I didn't even have the guts to start it then. I was talking to my marketing manager because, like I said, pre-pandemic I had some amazing bosses. I worked at VSU, so I had some amazing bosses. Miss Yvonne, my marketing manager, Nate, I love him to pieces. Miss Yvonne, love her to pieces. But anyway, so I was on the phone with my marketing director. You know, he was just calling just to, you know, ask how I was doing and everything. And I was just telling him, like, I don't know what the heck I'm about to do. And, you know, all this other stuff. So I told him about Rated X Lingerie. And I told him that I was thinking about doing it. And he was like, well, you should do it. And I was like, well, I don't know if I should. And he was like, well, why not? And I said, well, because I have a voice in my head that's telling me I can't do it. And this thing stuck with me, like this thing right here that he probably doesn't even know this, but this one thing that he said to me, it still sticks with me right now to this day. He was just like, well, tell that voice to shut the fuck up. And I was like, okay. And then I literally, like, every day I wake up and I'm like, shut the fuck up. I'm going to do this. Like, so like I said, I feel like RXL has been manifesting her whole life, and then I feel like the universe definitely puts people in your path to help you, and he was definitely one of the people that had definitely helped me. Even still now, like, he gave me an amazing marketing plan or whatever. So I just appreciate the people that the universe has sent to help me. So that's all I'm going to say about that. I guess I think RXL has been manifesting her whole life.
Tell me, what's the future look like for Rated X? What are you looking to do that you haven't done already?
Well, I don't even know. I'm so nervous even talking about it, but I know that what I would like to plan in the maybe 2 years from now, what I would like to plan, that's a 2-year goal. So what I would like to do is do Rated X Lingerie presents, or Lex the Model presents Rated X Lingerie in burlesque. So I would like to do a live show and have burlesque models and have, like, I don't even want to tell you the whole dream, but, like, it would be really, really nice to have Rated X come to life.
well, reason why I said I put it right here, fashion show. It's fashion. Is it fair enough to say you would like to have a fashion show in the future?
Not necessarily a fashion show, but more so like a burlesque. Like I feel like that is more so where my clientele is. It's older, more mature. I don't feel like they would be at a fashion show, but I do feel like they would go to something fun like a burlesque show. I feel like that's upscale, and I feel like Richmond hasn't experienced something like that before. So I would like to do Rated X Lingerie and burlesque, and I would like to do that within 2 years. But right now, within the near future, we are working on getting larger sizes. I've had a few ladies email me asking for up to size 6, so I am working on that. Right now, we only have up to size 3X, but we will be getting the 6X soon. Also, in the future, I'm gonna have different subscription boxes because I feel like the customer would like to make their own box. So I'm gonna try to implement something like that, like a subscription box. Also, I want to do like a Valentine's Day box and a Santa box, and just themed holiday boxes. So I have some of that in the works. My spring collection is coming soon, so I'm excited. There's a lot of good stuff coming.
Well, and that's good because it's like Build-A-Bear. You ever remember that Build-A-Bear? You could go to the store, and there was a store that you go in and you build your own bear. They had everything laid out. So every bear that come out there is not the same bear. Why? Because you're building a bear that's for you. So when you ask me or the ladies call in and say, I want a special box, you're able to produce that box for that individual, right?
Absolutely.
Right. And again, see, we went from Build-A-Bear to make your own box. I love that. I think it would be really cute and really I think it would be a really dope idea just in case, someone is not, maybe someone doesn't want, the whole, shebang. If you don't, I'm not really sure why, but maybe you don't. So, I would have it where they can, choose their own items to put in their box. Sure.
But that's just going to be something that I'm going to work on because, of course, I would need to work out, like, the details and how many items I need to put in the box and things like that. So I'm going to work out some details, but that's definitely coming soon.
Right. Well, it doesn't have to be their names, but what do you look for when you go after your models to actually bring your material, your brand to life? Because you deal with a variety.
So I definitely understand the question now. Okay, so let me make a public apology about that. So I don't look for the models, believe it or not. I have an amazing team. James, my photographer, he actually does it for me. Okay, so let me explain why, though. I'm an empath, so I can feel energy and I absorb energy very easily. So in order to protect my energy, I kind of delegate tasks.
Right.
So James, my photographer, he finds all the models. I tell him exactly what I'm looking for. Like, hey, I really don't need any petite models at this time because my other petite model, she does such a great job with advertising. So I don't need one of those. Right now I need natural body models. And James goes out and he finds, what I'm looking for, and he does a really good job. The only thing that I can say is that I would like for the model to have a positive attitude because it's not going to work if you're not a positive person. So when James does find the models, he lets me know. I send them a PDF of just kind of like what to expect when you're shooting with RXL. Basically, they need to make sure that their hygiene is okay. It's up to par. Basically, they need to make sure they bring heels. And, black leggings just to make sure that, we can see what they look like before we put them in our attire. But, yeah, like James does a really good job. I can't complain. If there is anyone out there that is looking to model for RXL, please contact my photographer. His name is James Hess Photography. You can find him at that name on Instagram and Facebook. James Hess Photography.
Does he have a number or anything, or just look him up on Facebook?
Okay, hold on one second. I know.
No. I don't want to get him. I know he's part of your team now. If I hate putting people's numbers out there, Because when my number appeared in the newspaper, one time, I'm thinking, who put my number in there? And I get phone calls. I'm thinking,
right. That's why I was like, wait a second.
And so I'm saying, is that the only way? Because if it's a business number, yes. If it's a personal number, I would be very hesitant of that one myself. But
right, and it is a personal number. So, but if you can't get in touch with James, like if you can't find him, you can always get in contact with me, and I will definitely shoot you his information. There you go.
That's what I'm looking for.
Absolutely.
Right there. So therefore, I told. Well, first off, is there any fashion or modeling in your past, something that you've done in the past that would, we could talk about you before. Right. So let's talk about that.
I've been in the modeling industry for quite some time. I can remember far back as doing newspaper articles for bicycles. I've done pageants. I've done video shoots. I've done photo shoots. But this right here was definitely something new for me. I've never been on the radio before.
Right. It's okay.
Again, I want to thank you for that.
That's right. And it won't be your last time. It won't be your last time, I promise you. Okay?
Oh, my God. I appreciate that. But, yeah, I've done pageants. I've done photo shoots, video shoots. I've been in magazines. I've been in magazines across the country, honestly.
Right. This is the part of my show that I love because it defines you, the identity of who you are as the CEO. Okay? And, yeah. So there's more about you, and I want to know. Okay, we asked that part. Yes, all that stuff. I mean.
I feel like this is the first date.
But maybe it is. I mean, you never know. I'm trying to get the personality and identity of who Alexis Williams is. Well, you're a veteran. Now, start there. Before you were a veteran, what were you?
Before I was a veteran, I was a, stay-at-home mom. I was married to my daughter's father. Oh, Lord. I was married to him for about 10 years. Well, how old is that baby? Our baby is 11. So technically we was married for 10 years, but you know how that goes.
I sure do.
But we're divorced now, but we still have a good relationship. Like, we still laugh and talk and all that good stuff. So he's cool.
Mm-hmm. Well, talk about your mom and your dad for us right now, because our brothers, sisters, you're your only child. Brat, come on, Brat, talk to me. Talk to me, Brat.
I am not an only child. I am the only girl, though. But I have two brothers. I have an older brother and I have a younger brother.
Brat.
I am the middle of two boys.
Listen, you're the middle now. That makes you two things. And look, you are the only girl. You are the middle child, and that makes you two things. It makes you weird as hell. That's the first thing.
Right. I am a weirdo. I am that.
Makes you weird.
I will not lie about that one.
Makes you weird, as you know, but and also Rated X, you had to start somewhere, and then you made this and you added that and brought this into, and I know a whole lot of your personality in it, right? So out of all the things, now this is where I start trouble now. Listeners, I want y'all to hear me now. Hear me really well. This is, what the question I ask now, y'all gonna really know how kinky she is. Okay.
Oh Lord.
How kinky is she? What? Because all your listeners have been wondering, how kinky is she? Because you got all these kinky boxes. Okay. Of all the boxes, of all the things that you created with your brand, Rated X. Now, Dad, if you're out there, close your ears.
Right.
PG-13. I just want to close your ears, Daddy. Now, remember, she bought you and Mommy something for your anniversary. So I'm gonna use everything I got out here now. I'm gonna make it.
Right.
Oh my God. She did. She bought it for me and Mom. You know what? Well, anyway, of all those boxes, which one reflects your personality the most?
Definitely, like I said, the Rated X box.
Wait a minute.
The Rated X box is my favorite.
Hold on now.
Look, the Rated X box is so much my favorite that I bought a box for myself. Like, it is that deep to me.
Wait a minute. I left something out. I'm sorry. Normally when I ask questions, I want to be very detailed in what I say. Okay. We got that part. Okay. And when you pick the box, all the contents in the box, I want to know what's in that box. What would you put in that box for you? Come on, tell me. I want to know.
So the Rated X box comes with the glamorous robe and panty set. It comes with strappy lingerie with the pasties. It comes with the peekaboo PJs, and it comes with the handcuffs, the massage oils, and the vibrating panties. And that is my favorite box.
Yeah, so all the listeners out there.
And honestly, and I'll give you like the cleaned up version of why I like that box so much. So I'll give you the cleaned up version just in case Pops is silly. And yeah, so the reason why I like that box so much is because you get every level in that box. Like, so you have like your robe and panty set you can still lounge around in. You have your strappy lingerie, and I love the strappy lingerie because you can still get down in it, if you know what I mean. You have the faux fur cuffs, which I love because a part of my personality likes to be tied up. But anyway, and then I have the massage oil, which is extremely sensual. It comes in two satisfying fragrances, and they taste good too. That's another part of my personality is tasting. So I'm a very sensual person. I like the five senses where you get to touch, taste, smell, and see and hear. Those are like that. That's what I wanted to be in each box. So I wanted you guys to see it, to feel it, to taste it, to experience it. That's why I love the Rated X box so much. You get to do all of that. So, yeah. And then we're done with that one.
well, again, I'm always goofing off.
You are pushing the envelope.
I am, and I sat back and I said, that's as far as I'm going. As far as I'm going to go. But there are subscribers. There's subscribers that follow you, that you interface with, and I'm quite sure everyone wants to know about the owner. You know, when I have a personal training company, everybody wants to know who I am based off of what I do. I do a lot of results. I deal with the body all the time. So the thing I would ask now is this. With your models, okay, and I know you have your photographer looking out for you, bringing models in. You also are a model of your brand, your lingerie, right?
Yes, I am, but that is not by choice. That is by force.
By force.
So my end goal is to disappear kind of behind the scenes. That's my end goal. I'm a CEO, so I don't want to be out in the forefront. And once I find, or once James, or once we get the right models, or the right. I don't even know I don't even want to say right because I feel like I'm being finicky, but it's just like, there's a certain caliber and there's a certain look. So right now we are searching for full body, full figure. We don't need any more petite models, and I'm sorry, y'all are sexy. The petite models, y'all got y'all things going on, but we need y'all to go have a seat on this one. We need we need full figure models. We need natural bodies because unfortunately, the average woman is not small. So because the average woman is not small, I don't want to showcase small women. If that makes sense.
Yes, it sure enough does. The way you are catering to the community and the folks out there, you're not excluding anyone. Okay.
No.
So, this is an all-inclusive brand you have, and I like it because the average person looks for a certain what's sexy, and when you look on TV, they see these. You look at magazines, they see this. But when you look at magazines of average people, do you not see them as sexy? Yeah, they are. They are. You just have to show them why, attitude, personality, and that's what I'm talking about, mainly about you. This is your personality, okay, that we're talking about. Who happens? Someone else is wearing your brand, your stuff through your personality. I love what you just said. Yeah. I love what you just said.
And when they put it on, I want them to feel fine. I want them to feel sexy. I want them to feel like, oh, my God, I look amazing. And every model that has shot with us says the same thing when they put on the items. They're like, oh, my God, I look amazing. That's why I make sure I'm behind the scenes. I am, tracking the progress, letting you guys see from, for the time she comes in until the time, she's taking pictures. Like, the transformation is just amazing. And that's what I want people to feel when they receive their box, when they receive RXL, when they put it on, when they try it on, when they're getting ready to show it off to their man or their lover, to when they're utilizing the things, the items. Like, I want you to feel sexy. And
right.
I think I got that. I think I got that down packed.
Right, and I think you do. But here's the reason why I asked that question. And the reason why I asked that question, for a lot of people who don't know you, well, you're not one of the ladies in your stature and your size that the ones you're saying you're looking for. You're petite,
right?
And for a petite person to say, "Wait a minute now." Okay, we're not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for, now, from a business standpoint, and not only that, a business standpoint, that is also an empathetic move you made based off of what's sexy, who's sexy out there, and that's saying a whole lot, because in the model fashion world, you got to be a certain kind of size that they think is what top models should look like, right?
Right.
And you've been out there. You know the game.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, and I said you've been out there and you're the game, and you're changing that mindset with what you're doing in your company.
Right.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I was saying
Yep.
with RXL, we want to be able to appeal to everyone. And like I said,
right.
The average woman is not small. As a matter of fact, I had a conversation with a model today. She doesn't think she's a model, but she's published, so she's a model.
Yeah.
And she's published by RXL, so she's a model. So I had a conversation with her today, and I was just telling her that, she drove the most traffic to my website. And she was like, that's amazing. And she was like, just looking through magazines and looking, online shopping, she doesn't see bodies that look like her. You know what I'm saying? So for me to showcase that, like, okay, she's an average-sized woman, because like I said, the average woman is not small. So she's an average-sized woman, so imagine how many other average-sized women doesn't see their body type when they're getting ready to purchase something. So I thought that this was going to be a great way to showcase the different sizes. Like I said, I have a petite model already, and she does her thing with the marketing for me. Her advertising is amazing for me, and I appreciate her. But right now, we're searching for the average woman, and the average woman is not small, so keep that in mind.
Putting this line together, what did you go through? What was the heartaches and the romantic side, and then trying to get it to gel into this vision of Rated X Lingerie? See, I play a lot of games, and I like asking some nice questions, too.
That was a very nice one. So, you know what? I think you're right, though. It definitely has been a journey. And I definitely, like I said, I fall in love with RXL daily. It's different stuff that I think about that I want to implement, and Yeah, I've been through some crazy stuff already with RXL. I'm not even gonna lie. Let me see. The first thing was, I think I was like, in the process of like, coming up with a name, and I came up with a name, and it was really, really dope. And then finding out that somebody else had that name on Instagram, even though that's not, that life turning, but still, it was heartbreaking. So I had to come up with a different name for RXL on Instagram, which was, it's RXL, because a lot of people were calling it X-rated. A lot of people were calling it X-rated. So I came up with the acronyms RXL. So that way, you won't forget it. It's memorable.
Right.
Let me think. The website was definitely hard. I think the hardest part about the website was trying to make sure that I could convey the message, and that the customer or the client or whoever is coming to my website, they feel what I'm trying to my message that I'm trying to get across. So I feel like that was a big toll. That one stressed me out a lot. The website, it turned out amazing, though. It's interactive, so if you have any questions, like if you're on the website and you want to know if I have a specific size, you can literally hit that chat button and type in your question, and I can literally type it back to you, type your answer back to you. So my website is interactive. The website, like I said, the web designer, her name was Dana. She did an amazing job. She definitely did an amazing job seeing my vision. When me telling her, she was in Nevada doing this too. So shout out to her if she's listening. But so the website gave me, some troubles. Definitely the sizes. Okay, so when I first started out, I always had the concept with the boxes, but I wanted the boxes to be different. And so I thought about putting like different PJs in different boxes. So I ordered some PJs, and with everything that I do, because I like to make sure that I get things done right the first time, I like to try things on. I like to try it. So everything that I am selling, I have tried. It has been tested. And it works. So anyway, with the pajamas, though, I had wore them. I tried them on. I had worn them like for a day. And, I was in the process of doing laundry. So I was like, let me test this out. Let me see how it does in the wash machine. Let me see what happens if someone accidentally dries it. Let me just see. So I put the pajamas in the wash machine. And when they came out, it was so fuzzy. I was so embarrassed. So I just went ahead and threw it in the dryer. And then when I threw it in the dryer, it melted. So I discontinued those items. I was like, there's no way I'm selling that. Because me as a customer, I'd have been pissed if somebody sold me that.
Right. Okay.
So, I try to make sure that I go through everything and make sure that everything is up to par as if I was going to buy it. So once I figured out that the pajamas wasn't going to work, then I found, the onesies, and I fell in love with the onesies, and they fit perfectly with the theme. And then I thought, well, let's just try to add different toys to the box, and that worked out perfectly. So, those are my heartaches.
Well, and with your R&D, your research and development, that's what you went through. All that stuff you went through, you did research and development, and you knew what you were not going to do and put out on a brand for the consumers. I love that because you said I try these things. I've been through these things. So when you have made the ultimate sacrifice of being there, done that, it's hard for people to tell you anything. I'm experiencing like you're experiencing. Now, here's what I'm going to say. Now, I love kids. I love children. You said you are a single mom with a 11-year-old, right?
Yes.
Okay, girl or boy?
She is a girl.
What does she think about mom and her business? Now, wait a minute. She does know you have this business, right?
She does not. But check this out though. She she has seen mommy's magazines. She has seen mommy, doing her thing. She has seen mommy getting did all up. She has seen mommy in front of a photo shoot. She has seen these things. It's not uncommon for her to see this. I think my thing now is that she's wanting to do it. Like, she's wanting to be a model. Mommy, I want to do this. So grow up, I can do this. So I think that's the hard part about being a mom of a girl. It's like, yes, it's cute, but it also comes with, a different lifestyle. And hopefully, well, not even let me say hopefully, but because I'm going to be there, steering her in the right direction. But, not even steering her, but hopefully, she can pick up the nuggets that I leave behind. And, and she can, kind of decipher that, every shoot ain't a good shoot. Just because they want to shoot with you don't mean they finna use them pictures, baby.
Right. That's right. Well, and the reason why I asked those questions, good stuff. So we are about 15 minutes into the show. See how easy that was? I told you when I said, look, your nervousness will be your guide. Let it guide you. And
right.
Tonight,
I'm no longer nervous.
Yeah, right. And you've done a great job of explaining the brand and everything that you do. And I love what you're doing. And I'm a fan. This is make your Rated X this home on this radio network, and that's what I'll say. But we have 15 minutes. You know how much I can cover in 2 minutes, let alone 15?
Well, let's do it.
I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be real nice. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to add anything you want to add and let the listeners know about anything from this point that we have talked about, reiterating, adding to. You have the floor to just talk about what's on your mind, and we'll finish the show always like we always do, nice and awesome and so on. But I just want to hear your thoughts. Tell me what you think.
But I guess what I can say is I want to thank everyone for listening. This was definitely unexpected. The radio interview, the radio broadcasting interview, this was definitely unexpected and very much appreciated. Like I said, I've done a lot of stuff, but I've never done the radio before. So I want to thank you again for giving me this opportunity to do that. And I want to thank everybody for listening in. And also, I just wanted to reiterate about my website, www.itsrxl.com. I just want to reiterate that it is interactive. So if anyone has any questions, please just hit the chat button and just go ahead and type your question in, and I will get it and I will answer it almost immediately. So also, I wanted my website to be kind of crisp and clean, like after you have an orgasm, like you feel like you can breathe, like you're like, and I wanted all the porn-like material to be on the social media channels. So you'll see, a little bit of a nipple here and there. You'll see, booty here and there, and but you won't see that on the website because I wanted that to make sure that it was going to be clean and crisp, and I wanted everyone to make sure they can find everything. Also, the boxes are going to be updated, guys, because that is not the boxes that you're going to receive. That thing was just a filler, and I'd like to make a public apology about that. So, no, that's not the boxes you're going to receive. I'm going to update the website later on tonight after the interview, so please be on the lookout for that. Let me see. I think that's about it, and I only used 2 minutes, so I don't know what else to say after that.
I could have done what I've always do and say, look, we got about 4 minutes left. You got to take 2 minutes to talk. So I gave you your 2 minutes at the 15-minute mark. Why? Because I just want to tell you, honestly, how proud I am for you to stepping out the box and going with a something inside of you to say do it, and having folks like the gentleman said, F that, okay? I really was saying I want to thank you for this time tonight to make my show, Sunday Night Chat, as fulfilling as it is. I mean, I love these, again, thank you so much for being part of this show this week, this night. Okay.
Yes, sir. Dr. Gray, thank you for having me. This was fun. Yeah. No lie. This was a nice first date.
Thank you very much. And I hope I was a gentleman all the way through. I hope I was a gentleman.
You were. Yes. Oh, yeah. Really quick before we leave, my website is www.itsrxl.com. Right now, we are having our 40% off sale, and that sale ends in 7 days. 7 days. No, I'm just playing, but it does end in 7 days. So, yeah, make sure you get your box.
All right now.
Also, you can keep in touch with us on Instagram at itsRxL6669, itsRxL6669, and Facebook at itsRxL. Now, go ahead, Dr. Gray. I'm sorry.
No. All right. Well, what I'm doing is, again, thanking you, and we're going to end this show for the evening, but at the same time, thank you. And guys, this is the CEO. Remember, we're talking to the CEO, Alexis Williams, of Rated X Lingerie LLC. And thank you so much, young lady, for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
All right. And we're going to talk to you off air, okay?
Yes, sir. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Thank you so much. All right. And, guys, we have been, great show. Amazing show, amazing young lady, spirit, energy, well, creativity. Y'all, boy, look, remote control, guys. I mean, look, I'm going to keep telling her, remote control. Anytime she moves, I just press the button. Boy, she be like, stop playing. Stop playing. Oh, anyway, that's a different show. So you have been on the radio network of Dominant Force Radio Network, and we are heard around the world, and we want to thank you all for being on our Sunday night Talk to Me chat, and we will see you guys Wednesday night, Sunday night next week, and you have a Merry Christmas, Happy, Hanukkah and all that stuff. I'm out there doing that too. Okay, so we'll chime off for the night, and again, sponsors, Timberlake Homes and Gray Stone Fitness. And your fitness is my business. And we'll say good night to you tonight. Bye-bye.